After my experience with traveling the MTA, I reached out to the MTA Board, the Santa Monica Police Chief Ramon Batista, and LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva. It took many months of reaching out and following up with the MTA Board, and nothing ever came of those efforts. The bottom line is that the MTA Board is not interested in investigating the crime and depravity of their Expo Line, and they have no interest in the plight of transit users. CEO Stephanie Wiggins never responded to any of my attempts to reach her, as well as 9 other members of the board. Although First Vice Chair Jacqueline DuPont Walker acknowledged receipt and viewing of my video, as well as agreeing to the fact that the conditions on the trains are unacceptable. I was never able to get a follow-up meeting. Fernando Dutra, a city councilman from Whittier and most recent appointee to the MTA Board, was the most interested and planned to ride with me. And when he does, he'll be shocked at what he sees. A few other board members moderately attempted to engage me and their staffs, but it was always clear there was no intention from them of creating any positive change out of our exchanges. I did, however, receive concern and interest from both the Santa Monica Chief of Police and LA County Sheriff. Both were concerned about my findings. In fact, the sheriff was so concerned that he implemented a safe travels program so the trains over the summer as a pilot program could see how effective it would be. Of course, crime was dramatically reduced during that time, and they discovered that over 5,000 homeless individuals were using the trains as their primary living quarters. The crisis in Santa Monica continues to worsen. Businesses are failing due to lack of pedestrian traffic and inability to hire staff, fearful for lack of safety, parking, and proper transportation. Encampments are present at every metro stop. According to the city of Santa Monica, 86% of its residents avoid its downtown and main attraction, the 3rd Street Promenade, for fear of attack and crime, while parking and walking. Practical and easy solutions to our lack of safety would include enforcing entry fares, a strict decharging policy, and scanners seen at airports to check for drugs and weapons. In addition, the insides of every train must be cleaned once a day. One agency with sworn and armed officers must take control of the boarding areas, pay stations, platforms, and interior of every train, at least until this current situation is under control. The MTA Board needs to eliminate their multi-law enforcement agency, their approach. This only takes away accountability from everyone involved. The Sheriff's Department has the best training for transit systems and most appropriate personnel. Everyone would benefit if they assisted and implemented a program with the Sheriff's Department with full-time personnel that are strictly assigned and trained for public transit policing and homeless outreach services.